Okay, it's another trekker trip here. I've got my motorcycle locked up to a tree. This is the backside of Wheeler Ridge again, with the road right here. And this time, it's the third time here this year, but I want to explore the other side of this sort of sandy sage ridge. There's an old road that's closed right here, and I think I'll be able to follow it, and mostly the concern will be finding water. Almost everything was dry coming up this way that had water earlier. This drainage was the first one I crossed. There's no water down there now. I'm kind of just gonna go over to the edge of the ridge line here. I'm thinking it starts abruptly. Real dry up here. I doubt I'll find any water. But here's the deal. If I do, it's going to be in this draw over here. And I think it kind of edges around that way. Here's the old road again. It goes this way. And a big meadow down here, which I'm thinking is where the beginning of that creek is. It's dry for sure now. Nice to meander back here. Some big trees. Always on the lookout for an animal. So we've come out of that big meadow, and there's another sort of rise to come over. Here's another meadow. Lost track of the road, but I know it goes all the way to the very end. Okay, so I've been here before. The last time I climbed right up through here to get to the crest. And now I'm trying to think the best route to get down to the creek. Well, here's a lake right here. So we'll go down and check out this lake. It's right here. I'm going to keep on going basically this direction here. Well, I'm a bit too high, but then again, it just might be safer. My landmark was this big corner peak, and just now I can hear the creek. More like in this direction, but it just seems like such a drop off from here. And it gets rough. Here it is. This is the creek valley, this meadow down here. There's a lake right over here. I camped at close to once before, so we're in good shape. We're just gonna find a spot, hopefully a little secluded, and relax. Last time I was here, the tent was right here. This time it's over here. It's much warmer this time. No need for a wind block. We're just looking for afternoon shade and morning shade, which I think I'll have a good covering here. So we're gonna just kind of take a nap, I think. It's the next morning. Very calm and peaceful night. Very quiet. Quite nice with the cooling down last night. There's a heat wave, massive heat wave in Bishop, Owens Valley. Probably 104, 105 maybe. Yesterday and today. I've been off the trail now for 3 weeks. I injured my leg on that White Mountain climb. Didn't really feel it until I got home, and following two weeks, I started with a bad blister from the top on my right leg, and favoring that leg, my left leg did most of the work, and I was limping. What happened was I did some nerve damage or something. First off, I had looked like broken veins in my leg, and it felt like a bruise. And then I kind of worked through a week in shock and got home, and the core of my leg, all the way up to my groin area, the nerve cord going through my leg, was in extreme pain. And then I got hives on the inside of my leg, which were burning, and sort of mellowed out, and I got through the second week of work, and I guess now I'm here. It's 3 weeks. I think I figured it out. Yeah. Anyway, it's been a trip of recuperation. Wandering through the forest close to the trail, and I can see a spot where I camped last time, but I came across this artwork. It's kind of spooky. What's weird is that, like, the inside of the etching is lighter. Like, the skin of this being is lighter than the surroundings. So it's not much of an adventure, but it's starting to seem like a mystery. Here's another etching in a tree with a person wearing a hat. There's the face and the legs. So now it makes me want to check the other ones. This is one that faded. I can see something crossing. And this one over here could be a good example. It's the same guy as the last one. Here he has a hat. It's not as kooky. There's his face, his legs. Yeah. It's hard to see. Like his collar. There's a bit of trail that nobody knows about. It's on this ridge. The creek is this way, and it's just real hard to find. Though there was human activity on the long stretch of trail before it entered the meadow from my camp spot. But up here, there's no sign of human footprints or anything. So here the mystery continues. This time, I'm thinking it's a woman with big hair, big boobs, and a dress. There are the boobies. Again, hard to see. And there's the dress and the legs. I'm thinking it's another woman. Yeah, with the big dress. Her feet are on the bottom. I've been hanging out here on this sort of a ledge. The creek is just over here, real close. I can hear it. I've been here for quite a while, like 4 hours maybe, and I'm just trying to relax, beating the heat. Also, we've had some serious forest fires this year, real close, and what's happened with the smoke is it's just dropped down into the valley where I live, and it's just sticking there. It's horrible. It makes me want to leave this place simply for that. Up here we've had some nice breezes. It seems it's kind of blowing the smoke away. I think that I've climbed up to an elevation where I'm almost level with the top of it. We've had clouds come in, kind of shade the area, cool it off. It's pretty nice. still quite hazy, but it's a nice place to take a look up Rock Creek Valley. Mono Pass is over that way. Yeah, it's the next morning, and it was pretty chilly. I'm surprised. Mid-40s, upper 40s. Still got my long johns on. I'm about to take them off. It's the best view right here. It seems that maybe the cold air took the smoke away. It was a little breezy last night. And this is the best view. Yeah.